train. Seminary is old record. we made the big fat sausage, with eggs and stuff. And there's 60 of them, and I think we made 200. And there wasn't one left. I love them. And the record came with them. And the whole seminary came. Every kid in the seminary came from Slovakia by permission of their bishop, which was a huge thing, big statement for the bishop to recognize the seminary in Medjugorje. It's a big step for Slovakia. There's only 4 dioceses in all of Slovakia. 4. Can you believe that? And this is the biggest seminary. And every kid came, everyone. And 4 priests. We had one at the time. One of the kids got up this morning and she said, "You have to excuse me." Wow, what happened? I moved to bed. One of the biggest kids. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to eat so much." I said, "That's okay. We can fix the bed. That's not a problem." Anyway, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, this is what we do the best. This is what we do the best. My name is Patrick. I live here. This is our home. Nancy might come down here just to say hi. I'm from Canada. I'm a Canadian. I lived in Canada my whole life. And I was the most hopeless case you could ever imagine on this planet. I was a walking, living disaster. I was a car dealer. Car dealers are like? Yes. We spoke in New Zealand. We went out to New Zealand. And they say, "Who do you trust the least?" And everybody said the car dealer, and then half said the lawyer. So it was a toss-up who was on the bottom. And of course, my wife's a lawyer. And who do you trust the most? And they said the pharmacist. Yeah, that's New Zealand. Anyway, I live in Canada.
I'm in New Zealand.
Hey, Kiwi! I lived in Canada my whole life. I walked away from the church when I was 14. I don't need this. That's also praying is all this. No. I don't need that anymore. No, I'm finished with that. Then I quit school at 16. Go wash cars in the car lot. My father had a heart attack. "Are you going to school?" "No." "What are you doing?" "I'm washing cars in the car lot." "Well, you're a bum. You're going to be a bum for the rest of your life. What's the future of washing cars in the car lot?" I said, "Dad, I like the cars." Don't even speak. So I washed cars, and then I learned to sell the cars. And then I was a sales manager. Then I was a general manager. And I'm 33 years old, and I bought a company. I had 28 salesmen. And I made it really big. I owned my own Honda dealership, my own BMW dealership, and I ran 5 other dealerships. And on a good day, we can sell 50 cars. So what do I need God for? What am I going to pray for? I don't need anything. And that was my attitude. I was Catholic, don't forget. I was Catholic. I don't need anything. I don't need to pray. I don't need God. The only problem with that is we'd have a big day, have a 50-car day. And there was a hotel on the corner called the Biltmore Hotel. "Come on, guys, drinks around me," right? Non-stop. There was no end to money. Money wasn't the problem. What do you think that costs? Taking 28 maniacs on the bar on a Saturday night. What do you think it really costs? It only cost me 2 divorces. I never went home. 2 divorces, not 1, 2. Did I live a wonderful life? Here's my wife. This is Nancy.
This is my husband, Patrick.
All right.
God bless you. How Aussies?
Good dog.
Yes, you're welcome to our house. Father,
Yes, daughter.
Mary, peace comes, it is Christ who comes. Welcome to our hearts. Thank you for coming. Sorry to interrupt you.
Thank you.
Sorry for interrupting you, Angel.
Nah, you come and you interrupt.
Okay, so I just can't say no with it.
When I met Nancy, we got married in the helicopter. That's how close to God we were. Can you imagine that? Married, I'm talking about no God, no prayer, no church, no priest. Yes, that's the truth. I have 4 kids, I've never even baptized. My kid asked me about God, my oldest one. Hey Dad, what's this God stuff? Like, who are we? Like, what are we? Are we anything? I said, here, my son, this is God. Imagine that. You know, my son remembers that today. Dad, you said this was God. Dad, you said this was God. Dad. And I did. My second son, or my youngest one rather, comes home from school. Hey Dad, look what I got. Where'd you get that? At school. Get out of here. No, it's not possible. Yeah, Dad, the minister came to the school. And the minister said kids should be baptized. So Dad, I got baptized. Look, Dad, I'm an Anglican. He comes home with the certificate. And he said, I'm an Anglican. Imagine a Catholic father with an Anglican kid. What am I going to do with an Anglican kid? You're supposed to be Catholic. Dad, you never took me aside a church in my life. Oh, okay. See how my business was my whole thing? I lived for business. Nothing else existed but my business. When I met Nancy, we lived together for 6 years before we got married in a helicopter. No God, no prayer, no church, living in mortal sin. I don't care about mortal sin. I don't care about the church. I don't care about God. I don't even believe God exists. I don't need anything. I have a big business. I don't need anything. Right? After getting married in the helicopter, I come home and Nancy's crying. What's with the tears? What? I don't feel married. I said, Nancy, you know what the helicopter costs? Why don't you feel married? Because we got to get married in church. Oh, come on. I got 2 divorces. How can I get married in church? She said, I don't know. But Nancy's a lawyer. So she goes down to see the bishop in Vancouver, Canada, and asks the bishop, Bishop Carney, do you know anything about this guy, Patrick? The bishop said, yeah. I have all his records. How is that possible? I got married in church once when I was 19. Pulls out all the documents and said, well, here, Nancy, here's Patrick's annulment. That's from his first marriage. It took his ex-wife 17 years to get this annulment. Stamped by the Vatican, a legal annulment. Oh, and here's the second document, Nancy. Patrick's second marriage was never valid. It was outside the church. So the bishop gives Nancy permission for us to be married in church. And I am so mad. Just spent all that money on the helicopter. What? I told Nancy, go find a church. You go pick out a church. And she did. Came back the next day. I have a parish that's going to marry us. I said, oh, I'm just so excited. And she said, you got to go see the parish priest. I said, why? Because he won't do it unless he meets you. Okay, now, consider I've been inside the church twice in 30 years. And I got to go meet this parish priest. It was like meeting Attila the Hun. I walked into the meeting. I thought, I'm Patrick. No handshake, no nothing. First words from the priest to me. First words. Why do you want to get married in church? Look at your record. This is the worst I've ever seen. Married, divorced, adultery, married, divorced, adultery. And then he hits me with this. And besides that, your youngest kid's an Anglican. Why do you want to get married in church? He's a Croatian parish priest. Parish is called the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And this guy is just like, unbelievable. He said, why do you want to get married in church? Why? I told him the truth. Nancy's crying. He goes off like a bomb. It just explodes. He said, I'll do this marriage in the church. Because you have a legal annulment. You have permission from the bishop. So then he turns to Nancy and said, Nancy, you're out of your mind to marry this guy in church. He'll never change. Nancy, this is the most hopeless case I've ever seen. Nancy, he will never change. So then the priest tells me, you go take this marriage preparation course. What is that? I have no clue what that is. But you sit there all day long, you make all these promises. You promise this, you promise this, you promise everything. You know, go to mass, go to confession, and all this stuff. And I'm a professional promiser. I'm a carpenter. I'll promise you anything. I'll get you a purple hot I don't care. I'll promise anything. Sell you a car. I'll promise. And we get married in church. And that's delirious. And I have 2 certificates, one from the helicopter, one from the church. Put them both on the wall, I go back to work. And nothing. Getting married in church didn't touch me. No. Getting married in church didn't touch me. No. No, not a bit. Absolutely. And that's how I did. No God, no prayer, no church, no baptizing my kids, telling my kids this is God. My kids are Anglican. And Nancy's brother, and why he did this, I'll never know. He sends this. I've kept it for years. I said, Nancy, what is this? She said, oh, it's the messages of a place called Medjugorje, where some kids say they see the Mother of God. I said, oh yeah, everybody sees the Mother of God. Here's yours. Those are your little messages. Who sees the Mother of God? Where's the Medjugorje? No, those are yours, okay? Okay, you have your little messages. And I thought I would never see those again. Never. But watch Nancy. Nancy takes these messages and she puts them back in my hand. They're not nice like that. No. Here's Nancy's exact words. Nancy said, here, my pagan husband, you throw these away. Then it's on your conscience. My conscience. What's in here that's on my conscience? I don't need a message. I don't need anything. And the word conscience, I can't picture, because I want to see what's inside. So I opened it up, and then I flipped through. I looked for the smallest message I could read. I'm going to read the smallest little 2-liner. And the message I read said, I call you to conversion for the last time. Yeah, last time. I call you to conversion for the last time. And I don't know what happened. To this day I don't know what happened. All of a sudden my heart's doing about 200 miles an hour, and then the tears started. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I'm standing like a river. And now I'm really mad. I go and find Nancy in the house. I said, why didn't you tell me about these messages? Why didn't you tell me they were true? Nancy, these are real. These kids are telling me the truth. Nancy, these are real. And what happened is, I read the message and I saw myself. With both feet in hell. I lived in Morton sin my whole life. I was Catholic. And for the first time, I could see it. I realized, oh my God, what am I doing? What is this? What is this? I call you for the last time. And I'm in shock. You have no idea. It's the worst day of my life. You ever see yourself in the mirror? You ever see yourself living in Morton sin for 30 years? So you don't want to. You can't handle it. And the tears won't stop. That's the problem. And I think, oh my God, what did I do? And I have no idea what to do. I have no idea. For the first time in my life, I really saw how I was actually living, you call this living, in mortal sin. I don't even baptize my kids, and I was Catholic. That's the problem. And I have no idea what to do. I don't know the next move. I don't know what to do, except maybe I should read some messages. Oh, well, that's a good idea. And now the messages became my whole life. Oh, Nancy, read this one. It's fantastic. Oh, read this one. Oh, did you come in my house? Have you read my messages? Crazy for these messages. I walk around like this. My kids think I'm crazy. Why are you doing that message book? Why? These are real. I just went crazy for the messages that I knew they were true. I knew they were true. And I don't believe anything. You understand? I have not been inside the church since I was 14 years old, except for once. I was 19. I got married in church once. I had nothing to do with God in church. And the messages just melted me because I knew they were true. And I don't know the next step. What do you do now? What do you do when you see yourself living in mortal sin for 30 years and you've done nothing with your children? You've married and divorced twice. And we go to a conference with the messages. There's a conference down in Eugene, Oregon. I said, Nancy, come on, it's about my messages. These are not my messages. Nobody else in the world can go to my story except you know that. priest said, I want you to do something special. What? He said, tonight, I want you to consecrate your children to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Just out of the blue. Consecrate your kids. I said, Nancy, how did you know about our kids? My youngest son, who baptized himself Anglican, listen to this. School folds up and says, your son is expelled from school and we don't want him back. This is a Notre Dame in Canada. Okay, what did he do? What happened? He's a drug dealer in the school. How did he get to be a drug dealer? Because too much of this. Okay? So he comes home. Now he went to school with a school tie, a blue blazer. He comes home with Rastafari and dreadlocks. And cannot go to school in Western Canada. And there's nothing I can do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No way I can get him into any school because he left that school drug dealer. You try and put a kid in another school. It's not possible. So he's out running with the drug buddies all day. And I can do nothing. Hang on, I have four. I have four little angels. My other son's a monster. He's 6'5", 220. Rugby player. Dad, I don't play rugby. No problem playing rugby. These guys are monsters. But they got a bar in the club. Bar of rugby, right? And so he's so drunk 4 nights a week he can't find his car. The police tow the car back to my mom. You know what you do with a kid this big? Nothing. Nothing. And I have a daughter. Try this one. 17 years old. Daddy, I'm in love with Michael. We're going to get married. No, you're not going to get married. Who's Michael? No, you're 17 years old. No, you're never going to get married at 17. It's never going to happen. Do you understand? No. Except her mother had custody of her from her first divorce. So she goes to her mother. Her mother signs so she can be married at 17. She's legally married in Canada at 17. About a year later, she has a baby and has a grandson. Kind of normal. Now she's almost 19. I have a big meeting like this with all my people. She comes in, she's crying. Come on, tell Daddy what happened. What's with the tears? Daddy just filed for divorce. She's divorced. She's not 19 years old. She is not 19 years old, you understand? Filed for divorce. So you want to hear my good advice? Here. This is my good fatherly advice to my daughter who just filed for divorce. I said, great. Get rid of this guy. Here, honey. Take my car. Take my credit card. You just go to California and find somebody else. Isn't that fantastic advice? And she did. Yeah, she did. Go to California. She's gone 3 or 4 months. Comes back with a guy called Mark. Marries this guy. A year later, dumps him. She's a kid. Married, divorced, married, and divorced. What are you doing? What is this? Daddy, what did you do? That's amazing. Kids who look a father for drugs, alcohol, divorces, parties, no God, no prayer, no church. My kids were copies of me. Exact copies of me. The 4th kid, I can't even find him, by the way. I don't even know where he lives. I don't know where he lives. No idea. And the priest said, consecrate these kids to the Mother of God. Super idea. How do you do that? How do you do that? I don't have no idea. Except I stood up. And all I ever said, I said, Blessed Mother, take my kids. And you be the parent that I never was. Because I'm a total failure. First prayer I ever said in my life. You be the parent. You take my kids. Because I am a total failure. First prayer I ever said. The tears were running down my face. Nancy sitting beside me. She said, what are you doing? I said, I just gave a kiss to the Mother of God. The priest said, consecrate. It's the only consecration I could do. I didn't know consecration. I had no idea what it was. And that's the first prayer that came out of me after 30 years. So we spent 2 days at this conference, the most incredible 2 days of my life. I learned all about my messages. And I found out there's only 5 things in 30 can't stop the drugs, I can't stop the booze, I can't stop it. Nothing. I can do nothing. My kids had everything money could buy. These aren't poor little children. I had a huge business. They all had cars, money, credit cards, Disneyland, Hollywood, they had Hawaii, they had everything. Nancy, nothing else works. Nancy, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Why don't we try? What have we got to lose? The Mother God said, here, I promise you a miracle. Nancy, let's start. Messages touch me, they don't touch Nancy. They touch me. There's a guy who hasn't been inside the church for 30 years. I'm getting melted by these messages. And they're so incredible. Can I believe them? So we start. That's the hardest thing I ever did, is start to pray. It's the most difficult, impossible thing I ever did in my life, to start to pray. But I said, Nancy, Our Lady said to do it, and we'll see miracles. We're going to do it. Come on. So we made a time every day. We started to pray the rosary together for the first time in my life. I started to pray. And every day, we have 5 the rosary. Every day we're praying the rosary. Second message, the lady said, go to Mass. Minimum of Sunday. Okay, Nancy, go to Mass. Nancy's going to call the doctor because he thinks something's wrong. Like, this is my husband. Like, are you okay? Like, are you all right? Nancy, Our Lady said we got to go to Mass on Sunday. Come on. Okay. She's not sure what's happening, see? Like, I had to go inside the church. I've never been to Mass. I mean, not this Mass. I have never been to Mass. Never mind missing. And we start to go to Mass. And so Sunday now is a big deal. I don't have to go to my boat on Sunday. I go to Mass on Sunday instead, right? So we start to go to Mass. And the third message is the most difficult. And they said, I want you to fast 2 days a week, Wednesday and Friday. Why? What is this fasting? Listen to this. Our Lady said, when you pray and fast, you can stop wars. Stop natural disasters. Stop wars. That's what they mean, stop wars. I have a war on drugs. I have a war on alcohol. I have a war with my daughter. I mean, my house is a war zone. My house is a frontline war zone. And I can't stop it. I have no defense. I can't even fight back. And they said, yes, fast. You can stop it. Fasting stops wars. And I read that message 50 times. Fasting stops wars. Come on, let's go fast. So simple. Fasting stops wars. Stops natural disasters. And when you pray and fast, you have no fear of the future. None. And today, Our Lady said that's the greatest fear in everybody's heart. Oh, look at Japan. The world's going to fall apart. We're nuclear polluted. No, that's all nonsense. No, you have no fear of the future. There's no fear of the future in Medjugorje. No fear of the future. We know our future. Our Lady says, eternal life is your future. Eternal life with me in heaven. Okay, that's a deal I want. I'm not worried about anything else. And so we start to fast. And it's the hardest message because we think fasting for somebody else. Well, I'm on a trip. You know, I'm traveling. We make up all these excuses because we just want to eat. But if you want the big graces in Medjugorje, fast. Or at least the most graces she gives us is from fasting. Okay, that's an impossible message because nobody's ever fasted. I never met anybody in my life who's ever fasted. The Muslims here fast from sun up to sundown for Ramadan, but they eat all night. We fast from midnight to midnight. That's a long time. But the lady said, that's the big graces. Come on, let's do the fast. Come on. The messages touched me in a way that I started to fall in love with this mother. God, who is this mother? Who is this incredible mother giving us all these messages? I don't know this message for you. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I only have the message book. And then the fourth message, they said, read something from the Bible. Put that word of God in your heart. Do it every morning. Read it every morning. Put that word of God in your heart. Oh, great idea. Nancy, go buy a Bible. We don't even know that whole Bible. Nancy comes home with a 10-kilo Bible. Not a Bible, this big. I didn't even know what it cost, but it's the biggest one I've ever seen in my life. Now we have the Word of God. And every morning, we read the Word of God. And I said, repeat it, put that Word of God in your heart. So we're walking slowly with Mother God. Slowly. This hopeless case here, this absolute disaster is starting to change slowly. I've started to walk with Mother God. We're praying, we're going to Mass. fasting, reading the Bible. But the fifth message is the biggest. Father, can I steal you for a minute?
You probably could give me that.
I will. Both priests. Come on, both priests. Come on. This is the most important message, and the biggest message in Medjugorje. Our Lady said, Mother God said, you can't start conversion without confession. That's your first step. And Our Lady doesn't call it a step, she calls it an act. So you physically have to do something. You have to go into the confession. Blessed be Father, I have sinned, right? Okay? Except, I really have to go to confession. This is serious. This is not a Medjugorje confession. I've been through a couple of Medjugorje confessions. Yeah, well, I forgot the adultery and the affairs, and I forgot a few of the minor sins. And so I go into the confession, and I don't even know what to say. I forget what to say. So the priest looks at me and says, just like that. Exactly. When was your last confession? My heart stopped. And I had to tell him, 30 years. 30 years. 30 years that I was Catholic. And then every sin I could think of, I poured out onto the priest. The marriages, the divorces, the adultery, the affairs, the marriage, the divorce, the adultery, the affairs. Like I'm a broken record. No baptizing my kids, telling my kids this is God, marrying Nancy in a helicopter, my kids drugs, alcohol, divorces because of my example. I mean, how much sin can you accumulate in 30 years? I think I hold the record. And every sin I could think of, I poured it out to the priest. You know what the priest did? What the priest did? What the priest said in confession. The priest said, I absolve you. I cried. I burst into tears. I kissed him in the confession. I did, and I'm crying, I'm hugging him, and I'm holding on to him. And I knew I was okay. And then I'm shocked. I'm shocked at the mercy of God. How is it possible to have that mercy for someone who lived in mortal sin for 30 years? And how is it possible for the priest to have that power? No one else can say that. You understand? No one can say, I absolve you, except a priest. And there's millions and millions and millions of people on earth. And there's this many priests. And they're the only ones who can forgive sin. And I think that's the greatest gift we could ever imagine. Who could say that? Who has that power? God has put the power in the priest's hands to forgive sin. And that's the biggest gift I was ever given. And I'm in shock, because it's true. It's true. It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. I believe the priest has the greatest power on earth in his hands today. There's no greater power, none, than the power of the priest's hands. And I believe today the priest is a miracle of God. I believe the priest is a miracle. You know why he's a miracle? Listen, because he never said he's going to be a priest. No, never. God said he's going to be a priest. Come here. God said, come here, I want you. This is God's choice. You understand? This is not a human choice. This is not human. This is from God. God went into his heart and said, I want you, and I'll give you every power in heaven in your hand. I'll give you my power on earth to forgive sin, consecrate the Eucharist, to perform every sacrament in the Catholic Church. Let me ask you, what chance have you got without a priest? What chance? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Without the priest, we have no confession, we have no Mass, we have no Eucharist, we have no church. You understand? You understand this is a miracle? These two guys are miracles because they said yes. And when they said yes, God gave every power. God gave his power in their hands. And I believe that's the greatest power on earth today. And I owe my life to the priest who said, I owe my life. I cried, I kissed him, I hugged him. I thought that was just the most incredible word you could ever hear in your life. That nobody else can say that. But you have to go into the confession. You have to go in there. Father, I have sinned. And that's what Our Lady asked us to do at Medjugorje. 3 or 4 times this year she asked, go to confession, go to confession, go to confession. So I'm in the confession, and I'm still with the priest. I got his arm like this. And I said, Father, I'm a card reader, remember? For the rest of my life, I'm staying this close. Because, Father, you're my insurance for eternal life. I'm making a good deal. Because that's the biggest thing. This is the answer. Do you understand? The priest is the answer. have seminarians, we have priests. We got 25 priests coming next week with their wives from the Ukraine, the Greek Orthodox priests. And last year we had 120. That's what the whole house does. We built this as a monument to the Mother of God, the priest, for the priest saved my life. That's why we built this. Priest saved my life in confession. He pulled me out of that. And that's the greatest gift I was given. Thank you, Father. You're beautiful. Thank you for coming, Father. I love it. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. That's the answer. Without the priest, you have no chance. Who are you going to call the last hour you have on this earth? Your bank manager? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Our Lady said, don't waste your time. Go to confession now. Now. Don't leave Medjugorje without going to confession. Don't. You wasted your money if you did. If you don't go to confession in Medjugorje, Our Lady begs us, please, go to confession. That's your first step to conversion. And listen, I went to confession. My life changed. My life changed because of confession. And then I gave up with my kids. I gave up. I said 1,000 times to my kids, cut your hair, get off the drugs, go back to school, get new friends, stop the booze, get off the rugby. My daughter, can't you find a real guy? No. I quit all that. After confession, I changed, had a whole different attitude with my kids. All I said is, would you like to pray the rosary tonight? What do you think my little angel said? No. No, absolutely no. Especially my Rastafarian Anglican drug dealer. I mean, you don't have a Rastafarian Anglican drug dealer living in, right? But every night I said the same thing. Every night I said I prayed the rosary. Every night I said the same thing. Every night I prayed the rosary. Every night he said no. Money. Our Lady said persevere. Still had the hair, still had the whole thing. And then one night I said, hey, you want to pray the rosary tonight? And he said yes. And then I said, Nancy, what do I do now? He said yes. What do I do with this? That's the first prayer I said with my son. First prayer I ever said with my son was the rosary, right? Okay? So slowly he starts to pray the rosary. Slowly. Today, the same kid, expelled from school, drug dealer, Anglican, Rastafarian. Today, he's a Catholic. Today he's married. He's got two beautiful kids. Today he's a Catholic school teacher for the Sisters of St. John Bosco High School. What happened to you? What happened? His words. He said, Dad, when I saw you with the rosary in your hand, Dad, something happened inside of me. The exact words. Something happened inside of me, Dad. When I saw you with the rosary in your hand, Dad, something happened inside of me. He quit the drugs. He went back to school, got an MBA. He's got two of the cutest little kids in the world because they look like me. Complete change. Last year he brought 52 kids from his school to pray in Medjugorje. I cried when the bus came. I cried. How's it possible? Here's my Rastafarian Anglican Catholic school teacher. I mean, how did that happen? And Our Lady said, here's the miracle. Pray my rosary together. Remember we said together? And Our Lady said, I promise you a miracle in your family. I believe in the Lord God. That's all I did. I'm not holy. I'm not spiritual. I'm nothing. I only believe the Mother of God. Whatever she said to me we were going to do. But I said, this makes miracles in your family. I believe her. We saw him go like this. It wasn't instant. It didn't happen like that. But slowly it did. And he's a phenomenal school teacher. He's a fantastic. Kids just go crazy for him. He just does such a wonderful job. And the only thing he asked, he said, Dad, please, do me a favor. Don't show the before pictures. You should see the before pictures. But he tells it like it is. I have him speak here. He says, every penny my father sent me, I spent on drugs. He tells it like it is. And so he can relate to the kids. They can't say anything to him. There's nothing those kids can do that he hasn't already done. That's what I So, he's the big change. My crazy rugby player came here one time drinking. He's this big and I can't do nothing with him. So he goes back to Canada. I said, here, my son, this will save your life. Put a rosary in his hand. That's all I did. That's awesome. 3 months, I don't know, 4 months. I get a phone call one night. Dad, I quit drinking. Dad, I quit the rugby. Dad, I got a new job. I'm a fireman. I said, slow down. Slow down. How did you quit the booze? How did you quit that rugby? How did you get the new job? How did you get to be a fireman? Dad, I passed the exam. How's that possible? Dad, the rosary sent me in Medjugorje. The rosary gave me. He's married, 2 kids, same cute like me. My big heartache is my daughter. She's a broken heart. I destroyed her. Kids cannot survive divorces. That's absolutely insane. There's no possible. Especially 2 divorces from the father. It's not possible. So I have to go to my daughters and say, I beg you to forgive me. I beg you to forgive me for not being a father, for divorcing your mother, for not even baptizing you, for never saying a prayer with you from the day you were born. Oh my God. The things I did to her destroyed her. Absolutely destroyed her. Broke her heart. And she's still having big difficulty. She's on her 3rd divorce. She's got a huge problem with alcohol. And slowly she's in recovery. Slowly. This last 4 or 5 weeks she's in a big recovery program. She's really fighting back. She really is trying. But I annihilated her because she's a copy of me. Hey, hi, Francis.
I never got a joke.
Hi, Francis. Good here. Nice to see you. Hey. Yeah, the biggest thing I had to do was apologize to my kids. Unless we apologize to our kids for what we've done, they carry that pain. They will not let it go. Dad never said he was sorry. Dad never apologized. Well, I did. Each one of my kids. And I found the 4th kid who lived in Hawaii. He just moved to Hawaii. Never told anybody he was living there for a couple of years. And now we're emailing back and forth. Things are 1,000 times better than they ever were with him. Had a birthday this year, and he sent me a big email and said, Dad, don't light the candles, just burn the cake. So everything has changed. Everything has changed. Our Lady of Fatima said the most important thing in the Fatima messages was to consecrate the kids to the Mother of God. She said, you consecrate those kids to my Immaculate Heart, they will be saved. They will be saved. Even if you think they got 1 foot in hell. Well, I thought all my kids had 1 foot. And all the kids, they're not perfect, but they're 1,000 times better than they ever were. I keep praying for my daughter every day. And I'm praying. I hope she's going to come here for Christmas. So my mom, she was like that. She prayed the rosary her whole life. 48 years. Non-stop. I said, yeah, pray your rosary. Yeah. In those days it meant nothing to me, right? Yeah, we'll play with those beats, right? But she would pray it every day. In the end, she went back to Canada, take her to Mass, praying the rosary. She's crying. She saw the prodigal son come home. After 48 years of prayer, she finally saw the trouble. Okay, she said, this is the case of her. This is the answer. And I believe it. Nancy and I, our marriage, fantastic. Unbelievable. The priest told Nancy, you're crazy to marry this guy. Nancy, he's never going to change. Nancy, you're out of your mind. He's never going to change. But the priest didn't know about the messages of Medjugorje. I only read 1 message. I didn't read 10 messages. I read 1. I call you to conversion for the last time. Changed my life. Changed my life. So I make the decision to come here, not Nancy. Nancy's Croatian. Nancy speaks the language. She was born in Zagreb. She was born in the capital. She went to Canada when she was a kid. Never think she'd never be back here. I said, Nancy, I want to go to Medjugorje. She said, what are you going to do with your business? I said, sell it. Sell it. Cars, property, dealerships, boats, big house, office, everything you can imagine that you could own, we own. Everything you could imagine in your mind, we own. I sold it all. Everything's gone. When we left Canada, we had nothing to go back to. Everything was gone. I flew to Amsterdam. I bought a car. I said, Nancy, we have a problem. She said, what? I said, Nancy, where is Medjugorje? I don't know. I've never been here. She's crying. Just sold our home. Just sold the business. Just sold my law office. Everything we owned is gone. Why do you want to live there? Why? You've never been there. Why do you want to live there? husband, you throw these away. It's on your conscience. And instead of pitching them, I opened it up. Good. One. And so this whole project here, everything you see here, is called Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, House of Prayer for Priests. Father can say for the rest of his life, I'll phone his bishop, I'll tell him we stole it. Because we have a huge amount of priests coming, and seminaries, and huge groups of sisters. We never thought the sisters would come. We just had 30 or 40 Yorkie sisters come, all in the Catholics. And now this other group, I'm not sure what order they are, but there's about 60 of them. And Our Lady of the Sacred Heart is the name of the house, because they sent us all the statues from Ireland, from the daughters of Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, which are missionary sisters. So I said to the Mother Superior, I thank her for the statues and a lot of pictures and everything. They tore a closet down, they sent everything to us. I said, well, for the sake of you sending us all the pictures, I'd like to invite all your sisters to come to Medjugorje. She said, Patrick, are you sure? Yeah, for sure. I want them all to come. She said, Patrick, there's 1,000 of us. Well, maybe 50 at a time. And that's what I said, you're not a business thing. House of prayer, the priests, mostly the priests, and the priests really love it. The priests come here, they have a wonderful time, and we spoil them, we just absolutely spoil them. We spoil the seminarians, they have the best of everything, they go home touched by the Mother of God, because of this house, because of one person who fell in love with the Mother of God. That's what really happens. She's my other woman. Nancy's not jealous. I love her. On the feast days of Our Lady, we decorate our feet with flowers, we have cakes. We go really crazy. This is a guy that hadn't been inside the church for 30 years. You remember that? The guy that had never said a prayer for 30 years. The guy that didn't even believe in God. Touched by the Mother. Touched by the Mother. One day maybe write a book called Touched by the Mother. Because I fell in love with her so much. I love her. I cry on the feast days. I just love her so much. You know, when you know you're okay, you feel the joy of being okay, living in a state of grace, living with the Mother God. Living in that state of grace is such a joy, you have no worries, you have no problems. If I die today, that's okay. If I die tomorrow, that's okay. If I die 10 years ago, that's still okay. There's a joy living in that state of grace. The lady says, when you're living in a state of grace, you don't know this passage from this life to the next. Because you pass from state of grace to state of grace. You don't even know there's a difference. She says you have no concept of a difference. You just pass from one state of grace to the next state of grace. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I think so. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My buddy, Dave. These are friends. Well, some of them.
No, we don't.
Some of them.
We just,
Some of
it's
them.